Hello everyone, I'm Trey Rich and you're watching The Buzz. On today's show we have the cast from the #1 comedy movie in America, The House Next Door, Meet the Blacks 2. Then we have Simon Cowell's Golden Buzzer recipient from AGT. And finally in our artist spotlight we have Ashlynn Malia. This is a full show, we're going to make you laugh, we're going to make you cry, and then we're going to make you dance. So let's get this party started!
What's up, you mother suckers? This is the African king of comedy, Michael Blackson. Come on, let's get buzzed, you mother sucker.
Before we get started, we have some Buzz news. It was a busy week. YouTuber Austin McBroom beat up TikToker Bryce Hall at the Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Earlier this week, Lamar Odom knocked out Aaron Carter in a grudge match. And finally, Cat Williams accused fellow comedian Cedric the Entertainer during an interview, saying Cedric stole his joke. I'm sure they'll be in the ring next. That's right, Cat Williams says that he was at the Kings of Comedy show while watching Cedric's set. He noticed something very familiar about his closing joke.
Y'all move to the moon, damn it, we coming to the moon. Oh, we'll be right behind y'all in space shuttles with Cadillac grills. Just rolling, one headlight out, tags be all wrong, all bass. We get us a cigarette, we be in a space shuttle like it's a 72 dude.
Y'all laughing at this? That's my joke. That's my... Boo! 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 That's a monstrosity of the elimination of the fact. This is just black on black crime. This is terrible. I think this is horrible. Cedric has since responded to Cat's accusations, saying that he had been doing that joke about black people in space 5 years prior to the Kings of Comedy show, and that he wasn't even sure if Cat was doing comedy then. Maybe Cat thinks Cedric's joke was similar to his, but he'd been doing that joke long before. Not sure if we will hear the last of it, but for now, unless Cat has some receipts, they may have to agree to disagree. Starting off the show, we have the cast of The House Next Door, Meet the Blacks 2 at their premiere earlier this week. The movie stars Cat Williams, Mike Epps, Gary Owen, Michael Blackson, Lil Duval, special appearances from Rick Ross, Snoop Dogg, and many more. Let's take a look.
Hi guys, it's Ray and we are back on the red carpet. So excited to be here, and we are downtown today at a movie premiere, Meet the Blacks 2, The House Next Door. We're so excited to see everyone. Let's go. The last time we spoke was in Hollywood, and we didn't know there was about to be a pandemic. We were about to be locked inside for forever. So how does it feel to be outside?
Feel good to be outside. Just been released out of jail. We've been locked up since March of 2020. I did a year and a half. I think we all did the same amount of time. Feels good to be outside. Feels good to come out and smell popcorn.
So tell me a little bit about this movie. When you have that many comedians and funny people on set, is it like, are you all in character the whole time, or do you just end up laughing?
It's both. We're in character, we end up laughing. You know, sometimes people feel like when it's too many comics, it becomes an overkill and it takes away, but not this movie. Everybody's different in their own way. You know, the great thing about this movie for me, you know, usually every movie I've been in, it's been 2 minutes. They call me a 2-minute man. The only time I last longer than 2 minutes is in bed. But this movie, I'm at least a good 45 minutes to an hour in. So I moved up.
Of course, this movie has a ton of funny people, including you. What is that synergy like on a set?
I wish we do more movies like this, you know? Because, you know, I don't know, it's like just old friends swapping stories, and then Dion says action. Oh yeah, we're all doing a movie. Because, you know, you're just sitting in between takes is what I like the most. Just swapping road stories and stuff like that.
Do you find that you guys are always in character, or are you just improvising, chopping it up like your old friends?
Yeah, that's what it is, just chopping up like old friends. Because, you know, comedians, we don't get to see each other a lot because we're always on the road. So it's nice to be together in one place and just swapping road stories and remember and win, you know?
How does it feel to be out here outside?
You know what? First of all, it's just so great that we're out and about. And let me tell you something. this movie was absolutely perfect for after the pandemic because we're gonna laugh. This is hilarious. You cannot, if you know what, if you don't laugh at this movie, seek therapy because you messed up.
This movie is about everything, horror, comedy. Cat is, I don't want to give the movie away, but Cat plays something, and Mike Epps plays something, and I play something, and
you have the beautiful Miss Luna. I feel like I have to put respect on your name and say Miss Luna. How are you? How are you? Oh, can I call you Auntie though? I feel like that's all right. And I'll ask you the same thing. Well, no, you're here now, so.
He feels good.
He feels good. How is it to be back outside, back on the black carpet?
Well, like I've been telling everybody, hey, we got gypped out of our Coming to America premiere. Wow. And that would have been something. So this feels great. It feels even better that it's not a red carpet, it's a black one. Wow, yeah. And I'm glad to support a black director, Dion, and see all my friends. I hope there's popcorn, you know?
we got popcorn, right? Yeah.
Okay.
What do you think is the biggest thing you learned, and who did you learn it from?
Probably Duval and Mike Epps, and that's just to take the risk, you know. You think something's funny, go ahead and go with it. If they use it, they don't. If they use it, they use it. If they don't, they don't. So you have to just take that risk, you know, and just be funny. Do what you do.
Tell us a little bit about producing this and working with Dion at the same time.
Well, you know, it's very day by day and moment by moment working with. I mean, he's a genius. I mean, I've known him for 31 years. He never ceases to amaze me. You know what I mean? I call him the Black Steven Spielberg because he can conquer all genres in all films. You know what I mean? And we've 15 years been in the game producing next to him, and just to watch him grow is really incredible. You know, we've been blessed because we own all of our own content. Robert Smith has continued to support us in everything that we do, so it enabled us to come in through Hollywood because everybody told us no, we couldn't get in, we couldn't do anything that we wanted to do, so we created our own lane. That's how we became a company. So to produce next to him and to be able to produce as a black woman is really hard, and I'm just trying to break down the doors. I'm trying to change the narrative. I want to have a different conversation and able, you know, new up and coming producers to be able to not have to work as hard as I have to work. You know what I mean? Like, because you don't get the reassurance from anyone. Your reassurance has to come from within, and you know, so it's just my job to continue to break the cycle. That's all I want to do. Behind the camera as well, with talent, I mean with the crew, it's important for me to hire all of those crew behind the camera, in front of the camera, and that's all I'm here to do. It's about leaving a legacy, or owning your own content and being supportive of your director.
Awesome, thank you. When you break down the door, I'm right behind you.
Okay, thank you. Come on, because I'm bringing them home.
You guys for a second?
I'm trying to get some.
Hi, sorry, really quick.
Yes.
How much leeway did you have in writing this and just making all these comedians involved?
This is part of independent filmmaking. Part of the energy is when you're an artist, is being able to do something unfiltered and unhandcuffed, right? Like you could just be creatively, you know, whatever it is you want to draw. I'm drawing what I want to draw, and part one was incredible to me. Part two, I think, is epic, and to be able to do it with friends and family is an even bigger deal. You know, as a matter of fact, having the legend right here, and you know, I know he doesn't like to hear that, but having someone like Snoop, who is iconic in all ways, music, business, film, to be able to partner with someone like that, to be a part of, you know, a movie franchise is incredible. And then having my wife on the other side, it's just a big blessing, man, to be able to even stand here and be here, period.
We appreciate it. She talked about breaking down the doors, which y'all are doing, owning your content, which is great. And let me ask Mr. Snoop here, I feel like, so you have been a part of everything. You've conquered music and film. What are you looking forward to the most in your next big project or next big movie?
I'm just looking forward to just keep doing what I do, you know, whether it's film, TV, music, you know, coaching football, doing things for kids, for the elderly, for whatever, you know. I'm here to do what I'm supposed to do, you know. I love my job. My job is making people happy, so look forward to doing more of it.
Jack Mehoff, ANN News, live with The Buzz. So, you've survived the purge, you and this Black Panther, Chloe, and Bow Wow. What's next?
For the house next door.
Meet the Blacks 2 is out now, so check your local theaters or popular streaming platforms. Up next, we have NightBirde from AGT with an inspiring story right after the break. One of the amazing feel-good stories of the week is from a woman named Jane Marczewski, aka NightBirde, who got the judges' attention on AGT with not only her emotional performance, but an inspiring story of her battle with cancer in which doctors gave her a 2% chance of living. Her performance was so emotional that Simon awarded her his gold buzzer. And the confetti and tears were in abundance. We have NightBirde up next to tell us all about her amazing journey.
Hey, my name is NightBirde. I also go by Jane sometimes. I'm a pop artist, and I just won the golden buzzer from Simon Cowell last night on America's Got Talent.
I changed my name thinking that it would change my mind. I thought that all my problems, they would stay behind.
I wanted to write pop music, and I needed a cooler name than Jane. So I was really thinking hard. I couldn't find anything that I thought was cool enough, but I had a dream 3 nights in a row, and it's a really wild story, but I had a dream about birds singing in the middle of the night. And the first 2 times I had the dream, that's all it was, a dream. Third time I woke up and I really heard birds outside, and went to the window, and outside I saw a tree full of birds singing at 3 in the morning as if it was daylight. And I thought that to be really profound because these birds were like so certain the morning was coming that they were like singing in advance. And I wanted to be like that, where even if I was in a dark time, I could be so sure that the light was coming that I would sing the whole time. You know, I've been through a lot and had a lot of obstacles in my life. And I saw the opportunity to just to get back up and keep trying in the face of a million reasons why I shouldn't. And it was a little scary because, you know, I haven't been feeling completely 100%. I haven't been singing completely 100%. But I just decided to take the risk and go for it. I've had tumors in my lungs, so I've been well enough to kind of go up day-to-day life, but I've had a lot of shortness of breath. And so it was a big risk because I knew I was getting better in that way, but I wasn't sure that I would be better in time to perform for the judges. Mm-hmm. So I said yes to the date that we chose for me to come in the studio. And I just crossed my fingers and prayed to God that I would be able to sing. I have been dealing with cancer for a really long time. So I've had 3 separate cancer diagnoses, 2017, 2020, and then 2021. Right now, I am almost through with this third battle with cancer. I just finished up some treatments about 2 weeks ago, and I'm really looking forward to getting good news when we check in a couple months. Wow, it was so raw and so emotional for my family to see this big moment for me, because they had like peeled me up off the ground so many times in the last couple years. And I think my family has also been real worried about me because I'm kind of stubborn about this big dream to sing. And when you pursue something like that, it's like you're signing on the dotted line to say, I know that this is a road that could contain a lot of heartbreak. You know, this is a hard road and it's a high risk road. And I think my family didn't want to see me get my heart broken anymore. And so it's been hard for them to watch me go after this dream over and over. So in the moment when we were watching the confetti fall and we're all standing there huddling in a big group, we're all hugging each other and crying. And it was such a relief. I think they were all thinking, oh, she did it. We didn't know if she was going to make it, but there she is. And it was so beautiful. So I was a little nervous and hoped that my story would connect with people. And I got up there and I tried to get in the zone and focus on telling my story honestly. And I think it worked out for me. So I hate it. I hate being treated special because I have cancer. I hate being called a cancer patient because cancer is something that I fight with and I deal with, but it's not who I am. However, it is a part of my story, and it's a part of my story that many people relate to and need to learn from. So I've kind of accepted it as part of my story, even though I didn't ever want that to be part of me or part of my life. It is. And so I've kind of just embraced it, and I'm trying to use it to help other people. I have so much music that I'm really proud of. So many songs that I love, and I'm so excited to share them with all of, the new people that are listening and watching all over the world. And I'm just excited to record and to potentially go on the road, and whatever path that life opens up for me, I'm going to be thrilled about no matter what, because I'm so grateful for where I've come from and the places I've been able to stand. I am on any streaming platform. You can find music that I've released in the past as NightBirde, and that just has an E on the end of bird. But if you want to connect with my story, you can follow me on Instagram @_NightBirde, and any other platform is going to be the exact same thing. Hey, my name is NightBirde, and you've just been buzzed.
How self-aware are you really? Asking 'cause of how you deal with me. Are you just too immature? You can't take the lead. Don't text me.
Ashlynn Malia just released the lead singer of her upcoming EP, Rather Be Alone, due out this summer, called Open. We have her up next in the studio in our artist spotlight. Let's check it out.
I think the feeling of being on stage every night and just knowing how much that it fulfilled me personally, I think that was kind of like the hint, oh, you could do this on your own as well. You're really happy here, and so you can, keep performing in whatever ways you can. And I guess the events of my life have led me to a solo path. Hi, my name is Ashlynn Malia. I am an artist based in Los Angeles, California.
It's gonna take some getting used to any attention from you, 'cause I don't wanna make the wrong move. You know I care about us too. Naturally I'm nervous and I'm trying not to be, but then I start thinking if I let you in your own.
So after I finished with the group, after that contract ended, I spent actually a while in the dance industry. And that's kind of I ended up moving into that whole career for a while. And then through that, I kind of found my voice a little bit more, started songwriting a whole lot more. And then I met my two producers. And it was a very serendipitous meeting, but we all kind of clicked and we're let's make a song together. And then that song turned into another song and into another song. And we were finally yeah, we want to make an EP. We want to keep working together. So they have helped me so much. Their names are Andrew Weitz and Kobe Berman. They pretty much helped me produce my entire EP. The first song we ever did together is a song called What Happened. And I wrote that song when I was 17, I think. And I showed it to them and we started recording it, but we didn't really have a collective sound yet. Kobe had his production skills, I had my songwriting skills, Andrew had his production skills, and we were all trying to blend them together, but it wasn't completely it yet. So we kind of put that song in the back burner. It was fully produced, drums, background vocals, and then we started another song. I came to them with another song, and that one's the one that clicked. And we produced that fully, released it. It's called Desperate. It felt really good to make, and we got experimental. It felt just right. And we revisited that first song when we were kind of putting the EP together, and we're this doesn't fit into the EP the way it's produced right now. And So we changed it completely. We scrapped the entire production of it and started from scratch again and made it this super like low key, almost like singing in your bedroom late at night voice memo vibes. And we love it. So a month ago, I came out with a song called Emergency. And it's just like, it was like very fun pop, R&B kind of things. I've released a couple singles this year because I have an EP coming out on June 25th, and it is called Rather Be Alone. And it's about 6 songs, and it's kind of like, it's a bit of a journey. It was all written around the same time in my life when I was like starting to really navigate my social life and just like relationships with people and like just human connection in general on like a deeper level. So it's kind of like each song is about like an obstacle I faced in that, or a fear I have about that, or just like an experience I had, and it kind of just all boils down to like the final statement of the entire EP, which is like, I'd rather be alone, which at the time I definitely felt that way. I don't necessarily feel that way anymore all the time, but like definitely the last line of the EP, I guess I'm like giving a spoiler here, is if this is what I have to do for love, then I'd rather be alone. They can follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Both of those usernames are just at Ashlynn Malia, ASHLYNN My Twitter is Ashlynn_Malia. And then my YouTube channel, which is just Ashlynn Malia. I am as active as possible. I love getting messages and just talking to people who listen to my music. Nothing makes me happier, so don't feel scared to reach out. I will definitely answer. Hi, my name is Ashlynn Malia, and you've just been buzzed.
That's all we have. Special thanks to Ray, the cast of Meet the Blacks 2, NightBirde, AGT, NBC, and Ashlynn Malia. Don't forget to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and double tap us on Instagram, all at buzz_access. I'm Trey Rich. Love and light to you all.
It's gonna take some getting used to, and the attention from you, 'cause I don't wanna make the wrong move. You know I care about us too. Naturally I'm nervous and I'm trying not to be, but then I start thinking, if I let you in, you won't like what you see. It's making me quieter and quieter and quieter and quiet. I know it's not on purpose, no, it's actually more my fault than yours, but I feel like I don't deserve you. I'm still a little immature. It's only 'cause I think too much, it gets so dark sometimes. And when you say you wanna get to know me, I'm convinced that it's a lie. It's making me quieter and quieter, more closed off, more unsure. I'm giving you everything that I can give, and still I wanna give you more. And there are things I haven't told you about myself I can't afford to. Oh, I'm trying to be more open, but it's harder than you think. I never had a social life, I never knew what love was like, and I don't know what is wrong and what is right. I don't know what I'm still supposed to hide. I'm trying to be more open, but I can't let you inside. I'm trying to be more open, but I can't let you inside. I'm trying to be more open, but I can't let you inside. Oh, I'm trying. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah. I'm trying to be more open, but I can't let you inside.
For more stories and extended clips, go to thebuzzallaccess.com. I'm Trey Rich, and you've just been buzzed.